Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be doing a Dark Matter Invincible James Harden gameplay.
Without us, the histories and legends of our realm would all vanish like James Harden in a meaningful playoff game.
Shout out to my guy Wills for letting me hop on his account to make this gameplay possible. And if you are new to my channel and love my team content, please smash that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 65,000 subscribers by the end of May, as we are on the road to 70,000 subscribers. 6'5", 220 pounds for Harden. I could go over all the stats, guys. There's nothing you need to know. Basically 99s in every important stat category. 100 driving dunk tendency. Let's look at the defensive tendencies here, which are 100 across the board. 61 Hall of Famers for James Harden with 6 gold badges. Badges he doesn't have, okay, he does have the Hall of Fame blindness, which we're seeing for a lot of the small guards that are invincible players. Badges he doesn't have, I mean, there's nothing here he really needs. The current gen is kind of a letdown that he has this steady shooter, but if you are on next gen, the blinders could play a very, very important aspect in how good this James Harden card is. Because, I mean, blinders, as we know, guys, is probably the most important badge on next gen, as it is pertaining to specifically next gen. On current gen, it is a negative, though. Just a small negative. It's a bigger upgrade on next gen than it hurts you on current gen, if that does make sense. Looking at Harden here on shoot around, okay, or in shoot around, we'll just see. My thing is, what's that release look like? Because we haven't ever had a Harden, at least in recent times, that I've looked at the release and been like, okay, that release is incredible. Like, yes, Harden's release is oftentimes easy to green. There's no doubt about that. But my thing is, he needs to have a super quick release. If he's 6'5" and wants to, play, he's got to have that super quick release, which I will say this release isn't the slowest timed release that I've used. It's not the quickest, but again, it's not the slowest that I've seen. I've seen a lot slower releases. At the point guard position, though, it's just not one of the best releases in the game. It's just the best way I can describe it. He is pretty chicken, though. It kind of, not to say it reminds me of Luka's kind of base, but just timing-wise, I would say it's pretty similar to Luka's timing. I'll say that the XM base is obviously way better. I'm not comparing it. I'm just saying, like, timing-wise, as far as is it easy to get off, I would say it's going to be about that easy to get off with Harden's release on very quick. Now, when we get a Luka with the very quick release, that's when things are really going to change. But release-wise, I'm a fan of James Harden's release. I don't think there's any question in that. And even as we saw yesterday in the Allen Iverson gameplay, a lot of whites are going to drop. With everything James Harden has stat-wise going for him, even if I don't green that many shots, the most of the whites that I shoot with Harden should at least drop, which is a big bonus as well. You guys are seeing a Harden knock down a decent amount of shots. I just wish they'd give him a better release. Like, just change the release all the way around. Because on current gen, it's hard for Harden to really, make a name for himself or be a top tier point guard at this stage of 2K. If he's just going to stick to this release. This release isn't the worst in the game, but for a 6'5" point guard at this stage with Hall of Fame steady, I need to see something just a little bit more. Looking at my opponent here, he's running Ja Morant, KD, Jonathan Isaac, Chris Bosh, and Dirk. He's got a decent enough lineup, but we'll see how James Harden can compete. The one thing I like is he's not running Ben Simmons. Harden on current gen is something I'm not really sure about, but maybe he'll prove me right. Or prove me wrong, I guess, in a way, because I'm not high on Harden right now. That's a good shot on the first possession. I'll take it. You know what? I just got to get that release time and figured out. And I should be able to, because this release is not, it should be decently easy to green. I like Harden's player build, man. The fact that he's 6'5", 220, I like that. You're 7'3". Can you grab a board for me, please? I kind of rhyme. I don't know. Anyways, come on, Harden. That's all the space you should need. That is literally all the space you should need. I'm kind of confused right now. You're 0 for 2. Come here. Checking. Come on, Harden. That's a full. I'm telling y'all, that's just the steady shooter right now. We'll get past it. Board. There's just no way. Like, that's a Carlo move right there. Come here. Come here. We're fine. I'm just getting hacked right now. What do we got? 10 on the clock? To Harden. Alright, whatever. Just give me an and one, Harden. Go to the rim. Just find a way to get yourself going. Whatever it takes. You can attack the rim, too. That's one thing I know about you. 99 draw foul rating is definitely accurate. Alright, good start, Harden. Now we go. It's just, we had to get a start for you, and there it is. There it is. Bump. Thank you. I was going to say, that should be mine. You know what Harden does. You know what Harden does. It's time, Harden. It's time, my boy. I got a green with you, though. That's me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I told y'all. All it took was one. Yes, that was a long two, but we're fine. I'll take it. Harden's, made his last 3 shots. We're starting to get things going. Run. Where's my mans? That's a great look, Harden. I'm going to say that's a great look. Means he's shooting about every single possession from here on out. Show me something, Bosh. Harden getting a block, too? Okay. He had a rough start, but ever since then, my man's Harden has had some superpowers, man. Oh, did you quit the game? That's fine. Did you quit the game? That's fine. I just had to give it another green. I'm pretty sure you're up out of here. James Harden, man, I think made his last 5 shots after an 0 of 3 start. Harden, for Harden cards, looked pretty tough there in that MyTEAM Unlimited gameplay. The only thing left to really solve is, can I get that release down to a pat? Because if I am similar to Kawhi Leonard, steady shooter goes out the window. This dude's name is Mickey Too Nice Too. Mickey. Anyways, he got Hal Greer, Bam out of value, and AK-47. This dude loves base 98 if I've ever seen it. You're just letting my... I got a green, though. It's like I feel like his green window is hard to hit for me right now. All because Harden want to get, not finish a dunk for me, I guess. Chicken. Lightlies. That's where your steady should kick in. Thank you, KP. Oh, my crab. Me. Slightly late again. I feel like I'm more slightly late than slightly early. And probably a lot of that is because this release is now on very quick. So it's just going to take a little probably getting used to it. Show me. This dude's cooking me with Hal Greer. That's fine. Free boards. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. I just cooked you. I just fried you. Sizzled you like a piece of bacon. I'm saying it's Friday morning. Probably Friday afternoon by the time you guys see this. But Harden is cooking right now. Oh, yeah. Play some D then. Harden's only 6'5", but against Hal Greer, makes him look very, very long. Yep. And he's got all 99 defensive stats. You know what Harden's going to get into. He's sitting on you. That's a red. Come on, get my man's the ball. Green. I was so confident that one was going to be green. Literally so confident. All for me to white it. That's mine. His release is looking pretty nice. Once I figured it out, I have green 2 out of the last 3, and that's what I'm saying is if you can hit that pure green window, steady shooter really does not have that big of a negative effect. That's just the way it is, especially on unlimited difficulty, TTO, whatever you guys play. It's not going to be that big of a negative. That's a good shot. Don't jump. Dang, dude didn't jump. I need a reset. Come here. Hal Greer ain't got me in a box. There's no way. It's probably because he knows I'm 3 hunting heavy right now, but that's fine. Oh my goodness, Harden, bro. Once I figured that release out, it's been tough for my man's Mickey Too Nice to get a stop. Like, has he gotten a stop since I figured out your release outside of the one release that I shredded? I gotta know. Shit. No way I missed. Lightly, heavy, it doesn't matter. You got Hall of Fame steady. I'm really sitting on you right now, Mr. Hal. Yeah, just put all that to rest. Up to Harden. Where we at? Pass fake. Come here. That too deep for you? My goodness, Harden. When you get an open shot right now, it is chicken for you right now, James Harden. He's cooking. You gonna crab me? Oh my goodness, Mr. Hal. I see you. And you gave that up to Harden, though. Green light to end the game. Whatever I said about Harden's release, forget about it. The dude greened so many shots there in that triple threat game. 21 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 7 of 11 from the field, and 7 of 10 from deep. Ultimately, guys, my thoughts on James Harden is that he is a solid point guard on current gen in NBA 2K21. On next gen, I think he has the potential to be a top, 5 or 6 point guard possibly in the game. Maybe even higher, depends on what that release is like. Because of the Hall of Fame blinders, we all know how important that is. I'm a big James Harden fan, and I like what he can give you on next gen. Now, on current gen, he is 100% not going to be worth the price he goes for. Is he better than a Manu Ginobili, Luka Doncic type of card? I mean, it's definitely questionable. Here's the thing, he's got 99 everything. Defensively, he's going to be solid, although he's only 6'5". And so it's hard for me to say one way or another. But for his price, going to be one of the worst value cards in the game on current gen. As we've seen with really all the Invincible cards so far, I'm not really too high on any of them for their specific value. But James Harden, if you're a Rockets fan, it's definitely a fun card to use. Now, this is going to wrap it up for the gameplay, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.